Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be starting a new playthrough of Antimatter Chemistry. Antimatter Chemistry is a pack made by Al123 if I'm not mistaken. It's personally one of my favorite packs and I'd like to share it with you. Now let's create a world. And let's name it Antimatter Chemistry, Unit Chemistry. You need to select this template, Al132, yeah. It's a pack based around alchemistry, which is basically a mod that introduces chemistry to Minecraft. Sort of like GregTech, but a little bit simpler. It's made by the same mod author, Al132, and once we load, I'm going to show you. It's a really light pack, so anyone can play it with a decent computer up until the end game. So I'd recommend playing it. So right away, I don't remember if I enabled the cheat. I want to look at something. 1 sec. If I'm not mistaken, it's the one probe. That was it there. This is one thing I do at the start of every pack. I'm gonna need to do like so. Put it there. The full transparent. That's the size is nice, and we're gonna keep it like so. Anyways, what do we have here? It's a flat word. It's completely made up of white antimatter, and it has layers. But before we get into that, let's do our keybind, cool rest, grave. And now I'm gonna do grave X and X. Now essentially I moved my excavate to X and my quests to grave. That's what I'm used to. This is the first quest. It says, welcome to the antimatter dimension, you're safe here, but this is no place to spend the rest of eternity, exactly. It's time to find your way out. And we get all of these starter items. What you need to do is place a culinary generator, chemical dissolver, and this is the wet sand, you need to place it. Let's place a 3x3 like so. Sugar canes. The culinary generator burns sugar. Wait a minute. Culinary generator. Apples, bread, pork chops, all that. It burns essentially food to produce RF. So let's see our next quest. Make 4 stone sharpening kits. But for now you can do some area prospecting. If you tool wears out, you should be able to create repair kits out of this antimatter. Alright, yeah, I remember this. Let's start a mine shaft here. If I'm not mistaken, we need 2 light gray. As I said, it's layers. There are layers here. And 2 white. So we don't have torches at the moment, so we can go to deep. Yeah, so let's gather a bit. I'm gonna go, here's the white antimatter. It's basically 1 layer of white, then 3 light gray, then again white. And I think that's it. Under this white, there's bedrock. I don't know if you can see, maybe if I do video settings, brightness, like so. Yeah, now it's basically as if I have night vision. I need to make 3 more sharpening. Oh, also, I personally don't like the keybind that rearranges your inventory. If I can find it, yeah, I put it to equals. Because also, in order to check a recipe, you need to do R, and it constantly messes up your inventory. Anyways, let's go back to the surface. Like so. We get toasted bread chest. Yeah, we're supposed to use the toasted bread for the culinary generator, at least I think so. I need to collect sucrose. You can get sucrose from Yeah, from sugarcane. So if I put this here, also don't worry, I guess I can save a few pieces, but generally it's pretty easy to get power. And boom, we have 6 sucrose. That's one antimatter here, so I can stand here, and you can spam shift or control depending on your controls to make these go faster. Look, this will be good. If you can see, the growth bar keeps increasing. So I think that's enough. Also, I don't think you need to turn it into sugar. By the way, this wet sand is basically sand for sugarcane, but without needing any water to be attached. And now then let's let's not break this because it's full of power. Let's add the chemical combiner. Yeah, this is the crouch to bone meal. I'm gonna explain these in a bit. Essentially, you put resources here and it dissolves them into stuff, and then you can rearrange them here in the combiner, and there are tons of recipes. So next, triglycerides. Sugar's great, but you need more. So I will bring our sucrose, combine the elements back, exactly what I was saying before. You need to break it down. By the way, I just used the scroll wheel. Also, let's put these in the tab right there. They are 18, yeah, 18 carbon each, and I need 4, meaning I need a stack and then a bit of carbon. Yeah, that should be fine. Now if I go here and I do this, click the plus icon, it locks the recipe, and then I can shift click everything in there. We've made a bit too many, that's alright. And here, elements. As I was saying, this is kind of like rectech, but a lot simpler. We have carbon, essentially coal, hydrogen, oxygen, and stuff. This is still burning, I guess I can remove this. And now we need seeds. We also got more breads. To get seeds, we can combine triglycerides and sucrose, and it's gonna give us that. I have a bit of sucrose, so let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and boom. And we have seeds. For now, I'm gonna store these here. Eventually, we're gonna get drawers because we're gonna get tons of these. Let's put a farm next to the sugarcane. It's gonna need water eventually, but for now that's fine. I should be able to just do this. Also, I guess this is gonna be for my trees, so let's put it I guess here, like so. And now I need plant matter, meaning I could craft cellulose by breaking down sucrose, but I think I can get it directly from wheat or seeds or something. If this wheat decides to grow, well, I think with water it grows faster, so let's just disassemble some sucrose. It's gonna be way easier. Cellulose is a bunch of carbon, oxygen stuff. Yeah, 6 carbon. I think we have most of that already. Like so. Let's break it down. And also let's put these here, these. We're keeping up on power. Yeah, that bread is quite a good food power source. And we need 4 of these to make 16 saplings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this. It takes how much per sapling? Oh, we can make apples this way. And it takes 2 per 4, so we need 8. And also let's make a couple more for the apples. Yeah, that's fine. 16. And let's see how I can turn them into apples. It's 1 to 1. Essentially I need 8 apples, meaning I need 8 more of these. So that should be enough. Like so. Now I need a bit of sugarcane. Come on. And also while I'm waiting for that, let's make some oak saplings. Ideally, I want to make dark oak saplings for the wood. I also made a bit too much, that's alright. And what else? Excavate, alright. Apples. let's also plant this here. Let's move this a bit closer so we're more efficient. And now it's basically just this waiting already. This mod pack has tinkers in it, so we're gonna have to make tinkers tools eventually. For now, I think I can punch it down with my bare hands, like so, and it didn't drop anything. That's alright. It needs 8 apples. Let's make those 8 apples. Like here, it needs also 8 sucrose. I have exactly 8 on me, like so. And if I'm not mistaken, you can smell this and use it in a culinary generator. That's right. What else? Let's claim all. We got more food, seeds, and apples. Now I can make a workbench, like so. I guess these two. Let's also take more seeds. Not that they're growing or anything, like so. And crafting bench. My wood is in here. My wood, yep. Let's go. Crafting bench. By to draw that takes a lot of wood, and that's it. It requires a stack of each antimatter, which is gonna take a while. Let's see how far into tinkers we can go. Tinkers table. Stencil table is just bank pattern, which is more wood. So crafting. Let's place it here. Crafting station. I shouldn't have done that. I actually needed one log. Also, I'm gonna disable the minmap with Control J, because in a flat world the minimap ain't really useful, is it now? Here's a tree. Let's paint my leaves, like so. And now then, we have planks. Let's make 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's make like 12 of these. That's fine. We need one of you. Stencil table. We need one of you. Part builder and tool station. Which is a crafting table. Finally, I've memorized them. I know pretty much everything about tinkers, but I never actually bothered memorizing any of these. So we're gonna craft an axe. In here, yeah, axe. Also, let's make a mattock, which takes a shovel head and a tool rod. Shovel head, I actually have the tool rod already. Can I make it out of wood? Yes, I can. Speed running. And if we go to part tool station mattock, can I not add the stick? Alright then. Tool rod, like so. Mattock, final. So I guess that should make things easier. Let's keep these there. I guess I could make a pattern chest there. Let's keep it here. So off camera, I'm gonna get more wood, and I'm also gonna grab a stack of these, since we have the sharpening kits for the pickaxe, if you remember, and I'll cut right back. Alright, I just finished grinding. Here is all the things I had to mine out, and I have a stack of each. By the way, this is the quest book. We won't be using it since I got the key behind, and this was the Alchemistry guidebook. In case you don't know anything about the mod, I've played a lot with it, so I know quite a lot. That's why I skipped it. And also the mattock probably wasn't needed, but I guess it's fine now. So, what do we do with these now? I also made the 4x4 drawers, and I put the chemicals in. So, I need to claim all, and we have a periodic diagram. This essentially is a periodic table. This can be yeeted. We have a drawer controller. This essentially lets us access everything in the wall without having to place it manually. We got more bread and a white antimatter, I think. Now what's this? What is the only one there? Yep, exactly. Now it wants us to gather 48 iron as well as silicon dioxide. And to get both of these, you essentially come to the dissolver and dissolve, silicon and dissolve gray antimatter and not white antimatter, because gray essentially is the only way you can get iron, and tungsten you're gonna need a lot of eventually. Also, a piece of wheat glue. Here's another. We can't get that just quite, so we're stuck on this little farm, a 4x4, 3x3. Yeah, anyway, so basically this is what I do. I really wish I had a hammer, but those aren't available till we get some minerals. 27 of iron, copper, tin, or something like that. By the way, don't worry, there are a lot more dimensions. We're not going to be stuck here forever. I think there's a chapter. That's side quests. Firstly, there's a tomb, if anyone's familiar with that. I really love that mod, though at first I really hated it because it was really hard to get into. It's a brand new dimension, desert style. It's amazing, you'll see. Then there's a deep dark, when we're actually gonna start getting the majority of our resources. And yeah, that's that. By the way, regarding Regicality, I'm probably gonna upload a video of that in 2 days probably. I also made a thumbnail today, at least I tried to. It's not pretty, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I'll get more iron, silicon dioxide. I'll also look into what we need here and craft some of that, and I'll be right back. Alright, turns out I had to process like 2 more stacks. Here's silicon dioxide, here's iron. We're gonna take out the carbon, put it there, the rest can stay in there. So, we need to make water. I was looking at the recipe for water bucket, so let's do that. Let's also, we need to craft a bucket, and we also need 64 cobblestone. To make bucket, you need 3 iron. You need 3 iron. To get iron, you need 16 of these. That's why it needed 48. 3 times 16 is 48. Now, crafting table. Let me check something. No, there's no crafting table on the stick. Okay. Now, if we do unlock recipe, by the way, you can put things manually in here. Boom, water bucket. And this silicon dioxide can be used to make sand, first of all, red sand, cobblestone. 32. We need a stack of cobblestone, so yeah. Then we need this, which is a bunch of stone. We need 4 of these, don't we? Yeah. Which is 10, 12, we need 48 stone. So, is this done? Yeah, it is. Let's make 2 furnaces, like so. Place these, here. Split. And by the way, now we can put everything in here. Let's put the iron there, sure. We're gonna need a bit more water actually, because you need 2 source blocks. Now what you can do is take the carbon. We need to process 48, meaning we need 6 coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which we barely have enough. Wow. So let's split this like so and like so. Let's also make more water, like so. I'm gonna limit this to 32. Let's go. And I guess I need to start processing more sugarcane. We're close to finishing off the chapter. That's just a check mark. And in chapter 2, we need to use the thing we want, this here, the evaporators, to get more resources. And here actually we get an iron hammer, so we don't even have to make one, which take like 2 stacks of white antimatter and 8 tungsten. We only have 5, so I'm gonna have to, grind a bit. Before we cut, let me just grab like 8 sources of water. Wait, well actually, no, we're gonna need, so let's grab it. Eventually we're gonna have an aqueous accumulator to automatically suck out water for the evaporators. Not to mention that we're gonna have to manually put water in them. So let's grab a couple of blocks, like so. I guess we can put it behind here. Oops, I misplaced this block. Like so, like so. And this should also make the farmland wet, more efficient, I suppose. Like so, you can also make milk in this thing if you have the right chemicals. Also, we got a stack of white antimatters quest board or something. Anyway, is the stone dam? Not quite. I guess we can make one on camera to show how it works. Let's also move these. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. Move these. Boom, evaporators. By the way, we can craft wooden hoppers to automate these, but that's fine for now. You essentially put in water. What's the biome, I wonder? Biome is plains. Is it all plains? We can check the minimap. Let me find the control mini map category. I can't find it. Anyway, I don't think there are any other biomes other than the plains, because if you read the tooltip for the evaporator, it operates 50% slope in non-dry biomes, and dry biomes are deserts and stuff, and non-dry biomes are plains. So let's put these here, and it's making mineral salts. With mineral salts, you can dissolve them, and you can get salt, lithium, potassium, magnesium, and all that, which you're gonna use in chapter 2. We're close to making the others. I think we can make exactly 2 more. Like so. Like so. And yeah, that's essentially that. Let's see what else. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm not gonna fill them up just yet, because we're gonna need to pick them up, like, to complete the quest. Also, I think they keep inventory, so I need to really I'll let this well, can I just void it? I'll void it and get another one, like so. And now if we pick up this, it also has MBT, that's alright. And let's make the last one, like so. And it should count, otherwise I'm gonna have to get a bit more stone. And yeah, there we go. There. I'm gonna fill them up off camera. Before I claim that 1 second, I need to put these here. We got copper, magnesium, lithium, and sodium. That's fine. And now, here you can decide which storage system you want. I personally prefer refined storage because you don't have the limitations of types for anyone familiar with applied energistics. And okay, that should be all. I also accidentally grabbed the ME drive. Now then, I should be able to do controller. The disk drive can stay here. Storage disk, crafting grid. It's out of power, of course. So let's feed it toast. And it's online. Awesome. Now I can just grab all of these and bada boom, bada bam. Inventory is not clogged anymore. We're close to getting 2 stacks of white antimatter. This is done. So let's do iron sharpening kits. Alright. That, we got more that, iron sharpening kit, cobblestone, speedy hopper, chest. And we also got an iron pickaxe. What I'm gonna do with the hopper is like so. I'm gonna put a chest there. I'm gonna craft wooden hoppers of camera, like so. And now if I put water inside here, should eventually let's deposit all this. Actually, I'm gonna keep this for mining. This is gonna be for general usage, I suppose. I guess I could use the dirt, but it's not so important right now. Yep, got a mineral salt. And let's see, wooden from Tinkers, yeah. I'm gonna get a bit more wood, and I'm also gonna check the recording time, also food, apples. And I'll cut right back. Alright, we don't have much time left. Anyways, in the meantime, I just moved the farms, I expanded it. I put a second water source because I didn't have enough dirt. I'm planning to get dark oak crafting here. I made hoppers for the evaporators, and we actually got a stack of mineral salts. And that means we started chapter 2, like so. These can be put there. And now then, I need to gather a bunch of antimatter of camera, and then also a bunch of materials from the salts, because they act as dyes. Copper, for instance, is orange dye, and I need 64 orange antimatter, meaning I need 8 copper. Anyways, this is gonna be the end of the first episode. If you liked, don't forget to like and subscribe, and please let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more. Bye!